Jaxon Smith-Njigba. The Seattle Seahawks are quite lucky to have a guy of this talent and pick him up at the 20th pick in the NFL draft with a wide receiver room that already includes DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Now, I have a lot to say about Jaxon Smith-Njigba and a lot to say about what the Seahawks players are saying and the organization saying about him during OTAs. This guy would have been a higher draft pick than 20 if it wasn't for his hamstring. You got to remember, he was hurt. That's what's dropping him down in the draft. So at the end of the day, if he comes out healthy, it's clear that the Seahawks got an absolute steal at the 20th spot. Now, never forget to like and subscribe right here below. You know how it is on YouTube. I haven't done a video in about a week. I was doing wedding tour sites with my fiance. I was doing a lot of stuff. So I thought I'd get a quick one out here today talking about Jaxon Smith-Njigba and what it means to have a guy like him on the Seahawks. Let's just look at Jaxon Smith-Njigba's stats in 2021 when he was wide receiver teammates at Ohio State with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave. He had 95 catches, 1,606 yards, and 9 touchdowns. AKA, he was not intimidated by a crowded offense with 2 other great receivers. He is this good. He's ready to make an immediate impact, in my opinion. He has an incredible feel for coverage, elite change of direction, and strong hands. And let's not forget that he was always open. Now, the college level is a different game than the NFL, but he is used to a crowded offense. We, as the Seahawks, have a lot of guys, including good tight ends, including DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, which is going to leave open spots for Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Overall, he's going to be a star if he's healthy. What's really cool to hear is that he's reportedly already treated like a veteran with the Seahawks. So it sounds like he's came in and already made an immediate impact to the coaching staff, to the players, and he's being treated like a veteran, probably because of the way he shows up and the way that he attacks his craft. And it's so exciting to see. Tyler Lockett, one of the Seahawks' top 2 receivers. It's hard to pick between DK and Lockett. I would say just top 2 instead of top 1. He says that he sees Njigba being phenomenal with the sky being the limit. Now, you could say that about anyone. As teammates, it's a nice thing to say, but we're talking about Tyler Lockett, one of the most consistent receivers in the NFL, one of the best players in Seahawks history if we're talking top 15, 20 range. They're not going to mess around with words if a guy's not showing up. They're not going to say this about a 5th-round pick that is, trying to fight for a practice squad spot. They know the Seahawks used the 20th pick on this guy. They know that how good he's supposed to be, and they know what this could mean to the, to the whole situation, to the offense if he's good. And I think they wouldn't mince words with this. They wouldn't lie about it. Some other interesting factoids. Ohio State's wide receivers coach even ranked Njigba as the 2nd best wide receiver he's coached as a Buckeye, above Garrett Wilson, Terry McLaurin, and even Chris Olave. And according to sources and according to himself from Jaxon Smith, he says he's all ready to go heading into training camp. And if this is true and this works out the way it could, it seems like the Seahawks got away with another stud in the draft, another stud rookie, and another stud wide receiver. This offense will be electric with Geno Smith, Noah Fant, Will Dissly, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Jaxon Smith-Njigba, and a trio of running backs that can all produce in McIntosh, Charbonnet, and Walker. This offense could be insane if it's all done right. We're going to make things easier on Geno Smith, so he actually might take a step up rather than reducing. Even though last year seemed like a magical year, having a guy like Jaxon Smith-Njigba show up and show out can really change the trajectory of Geno Smith's career for the next 2 or 3 years. So I'm excited to see what happens, and I'll be back with a lot more videos, maybe even a video a day coming soon now that I'm done with my vacations. I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to be talking to you also about some Seahawks football. Stay tuned. I'm going to do a lot of Seattle sports stuff, Mariners, Seahawks, and then I'll mix in some other NFL stuff as the season comes in. Comment below what you want to see next, and I love you all for all the support. Peace.